Hi everyone, Rania Phillips here with LimeLight by Alcone. I'm going to do a quick makeup routine and go through it with you as fast as I can. Of course, we're using our first base primer, and this is so good for your skin. It's got so many nutrients. It's great to use even without makeup because it helps with pores and reduce the size. It helps with oil. So good for you. Just saying that. So I'm going to try and do this as quick as possible, because I have to be somewhere and I want to show you that doing a quick makeup routine is actually possible. It takes me a little longer because I have to do the scar on my neck. Actually, let me turn on the light for my Ricky mirror. Okay, so I mix a couple different concealer colors and take care of the scar on my neck first thing. And hopefully one day it won't be as noticeable, but the concealer takes it away. Our awesome waterproof concealer takes it away, and loving it. Those of you who have tried our concealers, you know what I mean. Waterproof and covers everything, including tattoos. That's why makeup artists have been using these. You know, all the professionals have been using these Kryolan Dermacolor waterproof concealers for years because they are the best. And they will cover everything. And you can mix and match colors to really hide them. So this takes me a little longer as far as a quick makeup routine. If you don't have any scars to cover or you don't care, you don't really have to do this. All right, so if you're on, thank you for joining. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday, end of month, end of June. It's exciting and direct sales. It's a very exciting day for us, seeing so many women make their dreams happen, seeing women push themselves beyond, that was just a little pressed powder to set it, seeing so many women push themselves beyond their comfort zones and do things they never thought they were capable of doing, and I love seeing that. I'm just stippling on our Botanical foundation and letting it sit on my skin for a second so it warms up. And I'm mixing Shinto 1 and Shinto 2. And you don't need a lot. Little goes a long way, right? Because the pigment of our foundations, which are the RCMA formula, which is one of the top formulas, top selling foundations in the world, been used by professionals forever because it literally is a second skin. You've never tried anything like this, wax-based formula. And I've never met a person that once they've tried it, they didn't fall in love with it. She's like, it just melts in your skin. It's like nothing I've ever tried. These are the things my customers say to me. And it's so true. It's so true. Thanks for the hearts. All right. So when I say quick, I mean quick. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of number 3, and I'm using the same buffer brush, number 3 concealer, under my eyes to cover up the dark circles and help camouflage my bags. Oh, these concealers are fabulous. You can use them as foundation as well. They have more coverage and they're waterproof, especially being summertime. You can swim in them. Just going over areas that I want a little bit more coverage. I'm going to put a quick, you can use your concealers for eyeshadow primer. I have a problem with super oily lids. Not that I'm really going to use eyeshadow, but if I do put foundation and concealer on top of my eyelids just to hide this purpley redness color, because all the skin is so thin, you see all your capillaries, and it makes you look more awake when you hide that darker color. But this will just help whatever I put on top not crease, and I have exceptionally oily eyelids. So let that dry for a second. While that dries, we'll do eyebrows, right? Taking my favorite brush, brushing up, using a little taupe for the best, number 40 eyeshadow, and filling in some sparsity. Like I said, I want this to be quick, and I hope I am meeting your needs. Hope everybody has some awesome plans for the 4th of July weekend. Share them, please, if you do. Everybody be safe. Keep your animals safe. So important. All right. Normally I would spend more time on my eyebrows, but it's just about feeling a little bit more confident and not looking perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. All right. Where did I put my buffer brush? Okay. All right, so let's put a little bit of concealer. I'm using concealer number 2. Just putting a little bit on my fingers and brightening up the eyelids. Now I like to use pressed powder. Some of you don't. If you're drier, you don't need it, but it does set the makeup and concealer, and so does our setting spray. So I'm just going to take a quick pass at our perfect pressed powder, textureless, colorless, and set the areas that I want to be set. I have a naturally oily T-zone, so that's where I'm focusing on. And I'm going to try and keep this video short. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, we're not bad. Okay. For your replay watchers, I don't want you guys to get bored, but I do want you to see that it is possible to do quick makeup routine and look decent. Alrighty. Let's do some bronzer. We have one bronzer, one color, and it is amazing. And I forgot if did I tell you that my foundation was Shinto 1 and Shinto 2 combination. And this is our one bronzer. I'm just getting some color in my face, because you don't always have to use blush. And this can make you look a little bit alive. Especially in the summer, guys. Everybody needs some bronzer, right? Because I know if we tan the rest of our bodies, which we shouldn't, but most of us do, most of us try to keep our sun out of the face, so a little bronzer can help everything blend. We also have our, I highly recommend getting this blush, number 6, Glowing. It gives the softest, nicest glow. I'm just gonna highlight the top of my cheeks with it. What's nice is that it's not a super highlighter. It's not really shimmery. It just gives a very soft glow. So when you're older, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you don't have some crazy shimmery highlights going on, but you do get a very soft, beautiful glow. All right. Make sure nothing settled into my fine lines. And you can also put that on your eyelids, that number 6, and that makes you just look awake, open, ready to go. Try some liquid eyeliner. I do need my magnifying mirror, so I'm gonna, let's see if I can build this up so you guys can see, because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, but I have to bend down. Let me see. If I go down here, yep, you can still see. Let me see if I can move this closer without things falling. Okay, so I am gonna take our perfect eyeliner pen, which has that awesome, really thin brush, and go, can you see? Yep, and go right in to the lash line. And then I'm going to make a little upturn down here to give myself a little lift. See that? Just a little lift. And it just defines your eyes ever so slightly, especially if you have really blonde lashes like I do. Actually, some have turned white. Yikes. There you go. So I would do that, and then I would curl my lashes and put on some of our Perfect mascara. But I want to do a bold lip. Don't be afraid of a bold lip, you guys, because if you have very minimal makeup, bold lip is perfect. I have Candy Apple here. I am looking for Cherry Pie. Cherry Pie Enduring Lip Color. There it is. This is our cooler red. It's got blue undertones. And I'm going to use my finger too because I want to soften it out. I don't want it to be really harsh and dramatic. You can use a nice nude lip liner if you'd like to. It helps prevent feathering and it helps it stay on longer. But see how I don't have any harsh lines? It's just a nice, soft, and watch this. Watch this trick. All right, going back to that glowing right here that I put on my eyes and on my cheeks. And I'm gonna take my middle finger see how that alters? Just gives you a little bit of dimension. So pretty. So pretty. So then I would just curl my lashes, do mascara, and my finishing spray, and that would be it. So that's quick, right? I can do this in under 10 minutes. Because I'm talking to you and showing you, it's taking a little longer, but this can be done, you guys. So if you want a bold lip, really, and I'll post a picture in the comments of the finished version as soon as I'm done. So I hope that helps some of you guys. Try a bold lip, don't be afraid. Cherry Pie or Candy Apple. Cherry Pie, Candy Apple. Both perfect for the summer. You can go with less makeup, which most people want to do in the summer, right? I highly recommend getting our bronzer and our glowing blush in a duo palette like this. You can also get a trio palette and add the Perfect Press powder and put one in each of these. Customizable. Have it your way. Make it your way. I know that's somebody else's slogan. We won't say who they are. They're not very good for the waistline. We have 2 nude liners, one light nude, one dark nude. I always recommend getting a liner because you can do many different looks with or without liner, or just liner alone, or liner and gloss. But those are my recommendations for summer for a quick face. Have a wonderful day. Spread joy. This is Rania Phillips with LimeLight by Alcone. And if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. Thanks, guys. Be good. Bye-bye.